Back again. What's going on, everyone? Your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. And if you haven't noticed, we got some predictions going down on the YouTube this weekend. If you haven't seen it already, WWE Night of Champions 2023 predictions are up on the channel right now. Check them out. I got some maybe high ludicrous things expecting, or maybe not. Maybe I'm expecting something normal. It's in that video. This video, we're talking AEW Double or Nothing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this possibly the 2-year anniversary now of me doing AEW predictions? I think the first show I did predictions for might have been Double or Nothing 2021. Could be wrong. Either way, we're getting back into it here. And I guess before we go on, I do have to say it. AEW have really felt like WWE the last little bit for me. There have just been certain feuds and certain things that have just been done that have just been triggering the crap out of me. It's been interesting seeing the decline, as I ever so predicted since All Out last year, continuously going. I hate to say it, we're not going up anytime soon, but when it comes to the pay-per-views, I do have to say Full Gear last year was fantastic. Revolution this year was good. I didn't do a result and review video for Revolution because I didn't feel like it was necessary for it. There wasn't anything too notable that I wanted to talk about Revolution. It might be the same case with this show. You might only be getting a prediction video from me, but we'll see how the show pans out. First off, I believe on the buy-in, we have a 6-man tag. I believe Ethan Page and the Ass Boys taking on the Hardys and Hook. I believe the gimmick is if Team Hardy wins, Matt Hardy will have control of Ethan Page's contract. Muy interesante. I am, of course, picking the Hardys and Hook for that match. I have not really been following that feud so much. I believe the majority of it has been on Rampage. I don't watch Rampage. I got better things to do with my life. So with that being said, I'm just going to go simple and pick the baby faces and hope Hardys and Hook get the win. Can't stand Hook nowadays much anyway. And it's a shame that Jeff Hardy really has been demoted as far as he had, but I understand why. Going to the main show, we apparently may be having a open house match, another House of Black rules match, etc., for the AEW Trios Championship. So House of Black, aka Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews defending their Trios Championship once again. Don't know who it would be this time. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but let's pick... who's the people that'd be nice to throw on the pay-per-view? Let's pick the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. Why not? Let's give them one of these matches. There's my pick for who's it going to be, and hopefully it's another fun stipulation because I'm enjoying that so far. But I'm picking House of Black to retain. Obviously, they should not be losing these championships anytime soon. Now, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, unsanctioned match with Sabu. I don't know how this is even happening right now. Sabu came to AEW, and I lost my mind. If there is one wrestler who has given so much to the business and gotten, let's say, so little in return, I feel like Sabu is always one of those guys, but I lost it when he came out. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe Sabu's in AEW. It's amazing. It's great to see him, especially with Taz being on commentary. If you know, you know. It's also been great seeing these two go at it. The feud has been okay with these two going at it. Personally, I'm interested from a different perspective. When it comes to video games, yes, I'm making some video game nonsense. Two of my buddies had some brutal matches playing as these two. So the fact that we get to see these two in this unsanctioned match really makes it look like it just matches with my friends playing the game. Also, Roderick Strong coming to AEW and having a fun Falls Count Anywhere match with Jericho was great. Him picking up the win was awesome too. But who am I picking for this match? I'm picking Chris Jericho. It may seem far-fetched, and I guess in the long run of things, he probably shouldn't win this. But is this going to be over after this point? It could be. It could be. I can see it being over, especially with my plans for the Elite Blackpool Combat Club shenanigans. But I want Jericho to win because I want the feud to keep going. That's pretty much my basis on that. That's pretty much it. But it's going to be a fun time either way. I have no problem with Adam Cole winning. I hope these two tear it down in this match. I'm really hoping for something special, not just something slow and methodical. A good portion of it may be, but these two can do something. I feel like I got some good investment in this. Next, Jade Cargill defending her TBS championship again against Taya. I don't care. I really don't care. Their first match wasn't that good, and this one ain't going to be that good either. Jade is so overrated at this point in AEW. She's essentially the Roman Reigns of, oh, I don't think we can take the belt off because that's all some people care about. So no, don't care. Jade's going to retain. We're going to move on. Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite. Anarchy in the Arena. This should be a fun time for me. Hopefully. It really depends maybe who wins and how they win, but last year was not overrated for me. When Justin Roberts delivered his opening line, if you know, you know. It completely made the match so much more entertaining before it even started, and Moxley music kept playing the whole time. But who wins this year? I'm picking the Blackpool Combat Club. They're probably my favorite thing as a group in AEW at this point. I love undirected violence. They don't care about what they do, and they do it. And they're all fantastic wrestlers and fantastic people. And this should be a great time. The Elite, even with Adam Page coming back, I just don't care about the Elite anymore. And if CM Punk comes back, I don't care about him either. They're all children and they can't fix their own problems. I just don't care. So hopefully the plan is the Blackpool Combat Club win this match, and maybe the Elite will win Blood and Guts, because surely we have to be moving towards that. And the other way around, it could work, but I'm happier with my idea for it being booked. But we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Jamie Hayter, Toni Storm. I really have to reiterate this. The women's division in AEW is in some serious trouble right now. This Outcast feud has been crap. I haven't enjoyed much of anything of it. I'm thankful every time we just get a singles match with no shenanigans when involving these groups. It's bad. It's bad, and I really hope it can be made up for maybe this going into Blood and Guts. Maybe. But I'm not negative toward this match. I think Jamie and Tony can have a nice little match. I am surprised it ended up just being these two for the championship here, but I'll pick Toni Storm. I guess I think Jamie's had the belt long enough that maybe we need to do something in the other direction, and Tony getting it back might be a good idea. Tony's probably the best worker of the three in that group for me. No offense to Saraya or Ruby, but I think Tony would look good with the belt around, and this feels like an unnecessary title change, but I'm expecting it, so I'll pick Tony there. Okay. Yes, I have a list on the side I'm looking forward to, and there's two I want to save for now, so I'm going to skip those. Now, this is one of the ones that's going to worry me, because FTR are the tag team champions again, and it's great, and if the rumors concern them going back to WWE, I'm so glad they beat the Ass Boys and won the championships back. Oh, they could have made some poor choices there. Woo. But common sense prevailed. They are taking on probably the least favorite team that I don't understand stays a team in AEW this long. It's Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal again. What are y'all doing? Get them out of the freaking tag division. Do you not have any other tag teams? It's so old. And yes, Mark Briscoe is the special guest referee. What are we doing? What are we doing? If Jeff Jarrett wins, I might walk out. Really, I just might. But I don't have anything against Jarrett as a human being, but his heel persona, I can't stand. And I can't stand the fact that Karen Jarrett is an AEW now. Oh, I'm so worried about this. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go for the scary thought. I'm going to pick Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. I guess that's the only way I might be able to watch the rest of the show, is if I at least pick them to win, because they won't go away. I guess you might as well give them the belts, which is a sad thing for me to say. So, moving on from that. Fatal 4-Way World Championship. It's the Pillars match. I have a friend that can't stand the fact that the Pillars are the main attraction of things right now. He's just sick of it. He's absolutely sick of it. It's been hilarious. But this should be a fun match. MJF defending against Sammy Guevara. Darby Allin, Jungle Boy. But come on, MJF's not losing, right? Right? No. That would be amazing if he did. But he might even trump Roman Reigns' WrestleMania 37 win and pin all three of them by some shenanigans. I don't know. We'll see what we get. This might even be the time Sting turns on Darby Allin if we are still planning to do that, because they've done a good job at making everyone forget about that being a possibility, but I'm throwing it out now. That might be in this match. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Now there's two others I want to talk about. Yes, I did not save the World Championship for last. Wardlow, TNT champion, defending in a ladder match against Christian Cage. If you guys know me on the channel, you know who my favorite people are, and Christian Cage is one of them. Well, of course I'm picking Christian Cage, but I have a theory to throw down. I would not mind some swerves, and one of them possibly being Christian backing out of this match on pay-per-view, being replaced by Luchasaurus, and those two fight for the championship, and hopefully Luchasaurus wins. But then in the Blackjack Battle Royal, and you guys might see where I'm going with this, Christian Cage comes out as the Joker and wins the AEW International Championship from Orange Cassidy. This seems far-fetched, but since, I want to say after Revolution, when Christian came back from that casket match, if you want to call it that, it was good though. Him and Luchasaurus' segments were always somehow in front of or behind Orange Cassidy stuff. I thought right then, okay, Christian said he's going to win a championship this year. It might be Cassidy's. Cassidy won that championship in Toronto, the Dynamite that I went to go see. The Dynamite that Christian Cage could not wrestle at because of his injury. It would be so fitting if Christian beat him for that championship. But we didn't go that way. No, Christian wanted Wardlow's championship, or does he? Again, this is far-fetched, but I like to think there's a good swerve in mind. And if someone would mind forwarding this to AEW, they can get some good ideas out of this nonsense. So that's my backup. If Christian is in the ladder match with Wardlow, I'm picking Christian to win. If he is not, I will pick Luchasaurus to win, if Luchasaurus indeed is the replacement. But if Christian's in that Battle Royal, you know I'm picking him. If not, guess what? I will pick Orange Cassidy. I love Orange Cassidy. The best champion in AEW right now. He defends almost every week, and his matches have been fantastic. If you saw him, I believe it was him and Buddy Matthews, and him and Daniel Garcia were both nail-biters. Fantastic matches for the championship. Cassidy's been great. His time may be coming, or maybe it won't. I wouldn't mind seeing him win if my Christian theory doesn't come to fruition. But that's it. That's it. This is my expectation for Double or Nothing. Is it ludicrous? Oh, I think it might just be. But I'm looking forward to it just the same. Hope you all are too. Let me know what you're expecting for AEW Double or Nothing. Like, share, subscribe. We're almost at 300 subs, baby. And have a lovely weekend of the wrestling. I will see you tomorrow for my result and review video for WWE Night of Champions. And if this show deserves my attention, it will indeed get its own result and review video sometime during the week. I will see you all later. Keep it real.